watching WUFT TV News.
Welcome back. Well, every Friday we like to make some time for some fun news.
Christy Crawford has the latest in arts and entertainment.
There's a lot to talk about tonight, but we're going to start off with a story about arts and crafts. For 45 years, local artists have been showcasing their work at the Artisans Guild Gallery in downtown Gainesville, and the holidays are no different. Handmade for the Holidays is a little event where local artists can sell homemade holiday items. From ornaments to stocking stuffers, the Guild offers a variety of gifts for the season. One of the artists makes ornaments similar to her other artwork by bending metal.
All of us find ornaments a perfect, stocking stuffer or quick gift, or people just pick them up because people love to decorate their trees. So all of the artists here, all of the 55 or so members make ornaments during the holidays.
Trudy Spillane says shopping in the gallery is better than the mall. Everything is handmade and made locally. She also says this event supports self-expression. The holiday season gives artists more room to be creative with different types of formats of media. For example, one artist created these origami flamingos, but normally creates colored pencil drawings. Because the Guild has been open for 45 years, some regular customers have become collectors.
We have a lot of people that have been shopping with us over the years and always look forward to getting new ornaments, since almost all of our members create some special ornaments for this holiday season.
Candace McCaffrey makes quilts and other items like pot holders for the holidays. Even though there are 55 members, the artists work together and promote each other's artwork. The past year, we've been tracking the rebirth of an arts and entertainment venue in Marion County. The old City Auditorium at Tuscaloosa Park has been transformed into the Riley Arts Center. It's the new home for the Ocala Symphony Orchestra and can host other acts, and will offer a special combo next week. Australia's Little River Band will crank out 70s hits like Reminiscing, Take It Easy on Me, and Cool Change. 15 orchestra members have been getting ready to play along, creating lush arrangements for the soft rock standards. The show at Riley starts at 7:30 Wednesday. Tickets are available online. You may have had to read Moby Dick in high school while growing up. The Herman Melville novel is considered a classic, but did you know it was based on a true story? Raphael Seth has more in this week's box office preview.
It's just a whale.
It's Thor versus Moby Dick in the heart of the sea. This film is based on an actual incident that became the basis of that famous Herman Melville novel. Chris Hemsworth is a 19th century sailor aboard a ship off the coast of New England when it's attacked by a giant whale. In the Heart of the Sea is rated PG-13.
Do you want to bet against the banks?
I think we're either high or having a stroke.
Amateur traders invest in revenge in The Big Short. Steve Carell is the side dish next to a handsome sandwich made of Christian Bale, Ryan Gosling, and Brad Pitt. They team up to take on the big banks in an investment strategy that will profit from the 2008 market collapse. The Big Short is rated R.
We're standing in the very creek bed where David fought Goliath.
Sam Rockwell has a few skeletons in his closet in Don Verdeen. He plays a self-proclaimed biblical archaeologist hired to find sacred relics in the Holy Land. But when he runs into international red tape, Don turns to grave robbing to protect his integrity. Don Verdeen is in theaters and on demand.
If Frank Stockburn is your father, raise your hand.
Adam Sandler gets bushwhacked by his own family tree in The Ridiculous Six. He plays an outlaw raised in Indian territory, but when his father is kidnapped, Sandler joins forces with 5 brothers he never knew he had to track down the old man. The Ridiculous Six comes to select theaters and Netflix. That's the box office preview. Raphael Seth, NBC News.
Nominations for the 73rd Annual Golden Globes were announced today in Beverly Hills. Leading with 5 nominations, including Best Motion Picture Drama, is the 1950s romance Carol. Rounding out the motion picture categories, nominees for Best Musical or Comedy are Joy, Cinderella, The Martian, Spy, Trainwreck, and The Big Short. In television, nominees for Best TV Musical or Comedy are Casual, Mozart in the Jungle, Orange is the New Black, Silicon Valley, Transparent, and Veep. It's worth noting that the majority of the comedy nominees are from streaming services, not broadcast or cable. Ricky Gervais returns as host and will be broadcast on NBC January 10th. Actors from the new Star Wars movie and director J.J. Abrams spoke today in Japan as they prepare for the international release of the film. Set 30 years after Return of the Jedi, the new movie brings characters Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and Han Solo back to their galaxy far, far away. Newcomers Rey and Finn lead a younger generation that cling on to what haunted the past.
A combination of all of them, and Anthony and everyone, it's really incredible. And to watch them all work and the enthusiasm they came with back to doing Star Wars, I think made everyone feel like this was really a good thing to do. It didn't feel like they were over it, like they were all really excited to be back. So to see that was really incredible.
The new Star Wars movie is scheduled to open in Los Angeles on Monday before its worldwide release next Thursday. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to see those crazy costumes at opening night.
Yeah, 1 week away, and I know I plan on watching all the movies leading up to it.
It's definitely been a long time since I've seen them. Thanks, Kirsty. Well, after an intense warm-up this weekend, we can expect to see some changes starting next week.
That's right. Just as we're getting used to all these beautiful, sunny Florida days, Florida again decides to just change its mind. Rebecca, what kind of weather curveball is Florida going to throw at us next?
Well, we've been dry for several days, but there's going to be a change that will lead to increased rain chances, and the rain chances are going to stick around for quite some time. Before that, though, it's going to be warming up, and it's all because we have high pressure in overhead, and we're not being bothered. It's been dry, well, for now. It's because we've had the subtropical jet that controls all of the moisture to our south. The polar jet is to our north. That's going to change, though, in the coming days and lead to a little bit more of an active pattern. Let's get through tonight first because it's beautiful outside and, yeah, a little warm, but the sun is starting to set. Temperatures are going to start to fall in the next couple of hours. We're at 75 degrees right now. Through the night, temperatures will fall through the 60s and down into the 50s, 59 degrees by 10 o'clock, and it'll be clear through the night, so it will get cool, 56 by 2 a.m., but it's a bit above average, so it's not that cool outdoors, 52 degrees by the morning, and you'll only catch that if you're an early riser, 54 degrees in Cedar Key and Ocala for the morning. Then changes come, and we'll talk about them here with your three big things. Near record warmth, not just with high temperatures, but lows. Those records are in jeopardy. We're going to break it down in a moment. Weak cold front is on tap for Monday night. A few showers, but it doesn't get much cooler. We have a wet pattern unfolding. That front stalls. More moisture continues to move through, and we're going to keep rain chances elevated for quite some time, and I'll show you your exclusive 10-day outlook coming up in just a moment. For this weekend, though, we're watching the numbers closely, and the models are trending warmer, especially for Sunday. We could come within 2 degrees of the record high. That's 85 degrees for both Saturday and Sunday. Both days highs in the 80s. Our average high temperature for this time of year is 69 degrees, just to put that in perspective. So we're 10 to 15 degrees above that average high. And then the front comes through on Monday, so we have a little bit of a dip on Tuesday, still not near average, and we start to warm back up to near 80 by Wednesday. So really don't get any relief in terms of this front moving on through, and you can see it looks nasty out there in the southeast, even a risk for severe weather in the southern plains this weekend, but it weakens considerably as it moves closer. There's the front coming through on Monday, could have a few scattered showers late in the day and in the evening hours. And watch this, it doesn't get to our south, so the moisture continues to move through. Rain chances are going to stay elevated through much of this upcoming week. So if you've forgotten where that umbrella is, you might want to go find it. You can see why here on my 10-day outlook. Rain chances staying elevated, the highest on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let's break it down. Warm weekend up ahead, record highs in jeopardy, and a warmest low record could be broken on Monday morning with a projection of 64, the record 66, which is nearly 20 degrees above average. We drop down a bit with our temperatures warming back up by Thursday. Another front comes on through Thursday and Friday. Could get the first real taste of some winter weather next weekend with some much cooler temperatures. Back to you.
Rebecca, thank you. Well, Florida volleyball's back in Austin, Texas for their 23rd consecutive appearance in the NCAA tournament.
The Gators will be playing in the regional semifinals tonight. Our sports anchor, Shannon Beijing, joined us now.
That's right. The Gators are once again in the Sweet 16, and they'll have some tough matchups coming up in the next few days. When we come back, we'll take a look at the first round opponent. Stay with us. Sports is next.